The NDC cannot also forget the now infamous visit of NAM1 to the presidency with his close pal and close confidant of President Akufo Addo, Kwesi Nyantechi of number 12 fame. Governments claim that NAM1 was included in the said delegation because he had indicated or expressed an intention to sponsor Ghana's Football League. Is an afterthought and a poor attempt at defending the indefensible. The said delegation, was made up of CAF and GFA officials. You know, so. NAM1, we know, has never been an official of any of these bodies. The fact that he had expressed an intention to sponsor Ghana Football League didn't make him an official of GFA or CAF. Ordinarily, he had no business joining that delegation. And our president had no business meeting with him. Ladies and gentlemen, when in this country have you seen any president of this country meeting with sponsors or potential? He was not even a sponsor at the time. He was a potential sponsor. Because we are told by government that 4 days earlier, maybe before that visit, he had only expressed his intention, to sponsor the league. When in this country have you seen President Akufo or President Mills or President Mahama or J.J. Rawlings meeting with potential sponsors of Ghana's Football League? It is not the job of the president to be doing that. So he had no business meeting him in the first place. But not just that. The outcome of the meeting, which was highly publicized for months, without correction from the presidency, further deepened confidence in the activities of Men's Gold and wooed unsuspecting Ghanaians to invest or keep their investments with Men's Gold. So, ladies and gentlemen, what we are saying is that the decision of our president to meet with NAM1 was unjustifiable and a poor exercise of judgment. Ladies and gentlemen, to buttress this point, after the meeting with the president, NAM1 took a picture with the president and subsequently shared it on his Facebook wall, accompanied with a caption, I quote, "Mr. President, we owe it all to you." Over the past week, has sought to create the impression that we are only taking issues with the fact that NAM1 took a picture with the president. So they say, oh, NAM1 also took a picture with this traditional leader. He took a picture with this religious leader. Comrades, ladies and gentlemen of the press, brothers and sisters, that argument is inconsequential. They said traditional authorities, they said religious authorities do not have the BNI, do not have the national security, they do not have, the apparatus of state to inform them or to have informed them about the illegal activities of NAM1 and Men's Gold. So they can be excused. But the president who has national security, who is actually the commander-in-chief of Ghana Armed Forces, cannot have any excuse when it comes to this. But our bone of contention and our beef is not about the picture per se, but like as I've demonstrated to you, about the comments which accompanied the picture and what the picture was used for by NAM1. Mr. President, we owe all to you, I repeat. What did NAM1 mean by this statement, ladies and gentlemen? Obviously, he was ascribing his successes to President Akufo Addo. So. All in an effort to enhance his credibility and legitimacy. Although government knew at all times that NAM1 was engaged in illegal business and was a subject of investigations, government was not bothered. I repeat, government was not bothered to issue a disclaimer to distance the president, our president, from this obvious act of advertisement. Ladies and gentlemen, as a result and in effect, but unfortunately, see, when the regulatory institutions such as the Bank of Ghana and SEC were saying no to NAM1, our president, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo Addo, was saying thumbs up to him. Government simply refused to sing from the same hymn page and succeeded in confusing and encouraging unsuspecting Ghanaians to deal with men's gold.